To be in your children's memories tomorrow, you have to be in their lives today. Anonymous. Greetings. My name is Joseph Yagar. Welcome to another Life in Perspective broadcast. My objective is to provide thought-provoking discussions so you can optimize your perspective on life. My favorite movie is called Cinderella Man. It is based on the real-life story of boxer James Braddock, a world title contender who was riding the wave of success. When the Great Depression hit in 1929, he lost everything, including his boxing license. He did whatever it took to support his family, but never compromised his integrity, self-respect, or values to get ahead. Most importantly, while men around him abandoned their family in desperation, he kept his family together and remained a role model to his children. In April of 1935, after having his license reinstated the year before, he got a chance to fight the then reigning champion Max Baer for the title. At 10-1 underdog, he won the fight. He even returned the welfare assistance he received. Before I continue, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already done so by clicking the subscribe link below. It's free and would be much appreciated. You may also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Deadbeat dads outnumber deadbeat moms 5-1. The amount of unpaid child support in the U.S. alone well exceeds $100 billion, and that includes for children brought up out of wedlock. Tens of thousands of parents are jailed for failing to pay child support. Out of the 14 richest countries in the world, 5 jail parents who fail to pay, while 8 don't require unemployed parents to pay at all. The global system is broken in too many places, and the stigma around parents who fail to pay child support is not always fairly placed. There is no question that some parents deserve the label as deadbeats with capital letters and neon lights. I can share that from personal experience. However, after much research on the subject, witnessing the efforts of many other parents, and listening to their stories, I couldn't help but realize how misplaced that perception may be on many occasions. Just like parents that work multiple jobs to provide for their children's education, as I describe in my video, Stop Crippling Your Children, there are those non-custodial parents who work multiple jobs to pay their child support and honor their responsibility, yet still don't make enough to support themselves and their children. Some who see no end to their spiral simply stop working. Some of those may end up in jail, all the while their obligation continues to compound. And when they are released, naturally have difficulty finding employment. Child support laws and enforcement seem to be reasonable when it comes to the numbers, but the ability to collect is where the gray zone becomes foggy and difficult to remedy. On average, child support services collection statistics show a less than 50% success rate. Naturally, over time, that makes the unpaid portion become a likely insurmountable sum. And as long as the system we live in puts the onus on us to govern the collection of the benefits owed to us, we'll have a deficit. I often hear it said and see it written that if you don't want to be or are not capable of supporting a child, don't have one. It's a fair statement, but in my opinion, somewhat self-righteous, because not every child is planned, nor should someone who struggles financially be judged for having children. Frankly, being poor and present in a child's life trumps being rich and absent from it. And although research clearly demonstrates it, it needs but common sense to understand it. There is no question that financial support is crucial, even if to provide the basic necessities for a child to grow well-nourished, adequately clothed, have a roof over its head, and basic health care. And as simple as it may sound, not every society makes it easy to provide it, even for a willing parent. Not all cases are created equal. A proven differentiator may be a system where the government has skin in the game, as it does in Sweden. The Swedish government, upon judgment of child support, pays the child support benefits awarded and then goes and collects it from the paying parent at an estimated 90% success rate. What they collect offsets their cost, and because they have skin in the game and a legal agreement reached by both parents which they can enforce, the system is considered the most advanced in the world. Imagine trying to implement this in a self-interest economy or free enterprise. Right. As I mentioned in my video, What's Love Got to Do with It Anyway, we can advocate for change and hopefully encourage some reform, but it will rarely address such significant demands on the system to make a dent in most cases. At the end of the day, it is our responsibility to deal with the consequences of our decisions, be what they may. Expecting a government body to bail us out is not only delusional, but irresponsible. Playing victim and claiming ignorance are not good enough. More importantly, what kind of example are we setting for the children? After all, they are the ones whose well-being and prospects are at risk, not of their making. Ultimately, how we do anything is how we do everything. That doesn't mean that if we can't afford to support a child we brought to the world, that we are powerless to have a significantly positive impact on them. They need the presence, love, acknowledgement, and sense of normalcy only a parent can provide by being in their lives regularly, even if the financial support is hard to come by. Giving whatever we're able to is far better than nothing at all. At least then, children will have something good to remember tomorrow because we are in their lives today. Please let me know what topic you would like my perspective on in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.